And when you're arriving to the property, if you come down just past here, you follow this road for free parking just down the hill. And if you follow this just another 100 yards, you get to the car park on the left hand side, which has around 80 spaces for you to park for free. And it's only a 2-minute walk from the apartment. And on the left hand side, you come down to the car park. Again, has around 80 spaces for you to park in, all for free, just in here. Please just make sure you park in the bays and just take note of the local signage. And when exiting the car park to head to the apartment, if you follow the staircase just up the town mill stairs, then you come straight to the apartment. And just out to the left, you'll see our apartment door, number 60. And to enter the apartment, you head through the red door here, number 60, and just turn the handle. And our apartment door is 60B. And for the key safe, just pull down the flap, and then you take the wee dial here and you pull this down to reset the code, and then you enter the code that we've given you. And then once you've entered the code, just take the dial, just turn to the right clockwise, that opens the safe. And retrieve the keys and pop the covers back up, and then turn this dial anti-clockwise to the left to lock, and then just check it's locked behind you, please. And then just put the cover back up. Once you've got the keys, you want to take this key here into the top lock, just pop it in, and then turn it just to the right, and then push the door open. And welcome to the apartment. And inside the apartment, to close the door, just push close behind you. This is a Yale lock, so the door is automatically closed behind you. To disable this, if you're bringing bags up, you want to turn this to the left and then just lift this little switch up, which deactivates the lock, which means you can just pull the door open. To deactivate this and lock the door, just pull the wee dial down here, which re-engages the lock, and then the door is locked and secured behind you. And inside the foyer, we've got some coat racks for you, and there's some storage in our lovely unit here, with some beautiful detailing on the ceiling. And into our living room. Some other couches for you. And a smart television. The fireplace is just purely for decoration and isn't in use. The broadband is just on the shelf here. If there is a problem with the Wi-Fi and it needs to be reset, just put the power off at the wall, leave it for a couple of minutes, then put it back on. You shouldn't need to do this. For the television, we have the TV remote just here. Just take the top right button here, the on button, just press this and the television comes on. Once the television comes on, you can use the little icons just here to navigate through all the different apps, You can sign into any of the apps that you'd like. Just remember to sign out when you depart. You can sign into one of the apps by pressing the OK button. And when you're finished, just press the off button on the top right hand side, which puts the telly off. And for the heating throughout the property, it's all controlled in the same way. You take this valve just here, you can see the wee indicators marked at the highest setting just now. To reduce the temperature in here, just turn the radiator valve down to the coldest setting here and just adjust to make yourself comfortable. And the light switch for the living room is just here. Just flick this up. And into the bedroom. With a lovely king size bed for you. And in the bottom drawer on each bedside table, we've got a hairdryer on both sides. We have a wardrobe with hangers for you. And the fireplace is purely decorative. And again, on this side of the bed, we've also got our hairdryer. And again, just likewise with the radiator, the wee indicator line marks the temperature. Just feel free to turn to adjust. Lowest at this setting and the highest round at this setting. Make yourself comfortable. And the light switch for the bedroom, just here. In the hallway, we have this little cupboard here. This is our trip switch. So if there is a power cut or anything trips, if you come to this little unit, just make sure that all the icons are in the same position as they are in this video. And if anything is pointing down, just feel free to flick it back up. If there is a problem and that's not helping, then just give us a call or a message and we can help. And into our bathroom. The light switch for the bathroom is just here. And this is the isolator fan. If you are having a shower, just please make sure to press this on and it will go off as soon as you press the off button, but just please make sure you use it whilst having a shower. Our hot water throughout the property is all controlled off our gas combi boiler, so it's fairly instantaneous. Just let it run for a moment. For the hot tap, it's on the left hand side here. Just pull this towards you and the water warms up fairly quickly. It's all run off our gas combi boiler. And then the cold, just the same on the right hand side. We have a little light in the mirror for you. Just here. Pull the wee cord to turn it on and off. And into our shower. And for the shower controls, we have our temperature on the right hand side here. You can see the temperature marked at 30, so this is the coldest setting. If you turn this little dial around, you get to the coldest setting. And to go to the warmer section just here, you get to this point and then you have to push the button down and then you can go to the warmest setting. Please just make sure to make small changes as it does get quite warm quite quickly. The middle dial just here, this changes between the heads from the handheld to the overhead. So just now in the top position, this is the main shower head, the overhead one just here, and then to turn to the right hand side here, this swaps to the handheld. And then on the left hand side here, this activates the water. Just turn towards the wall to activate. For the radiator, to reduce the temperature, you want to turn the little valve just here and feel free to adjust. If you turn it clockwise, it reduces the temperature, and to increase the temperature, anti-clockwise. And you do that with both sides. And the light for the bathroom, just here. And into our kitchen. We have our fridge and our freezer. We have our toasters here. Just make sure the power's on at the sockets here. To activate, just press down. To cancel, you just press this little button just here. And then you have the dial just on the right hand side. Just turn here, you can see the larger numbers on the right hand side and the smaller numbers on the left. So to decrease the time duration, turn to the left, and increase the duration, turn to the right. We have our extractor fan. The light is controlled just with this button just here. Press this on and off. Likewise with the fan, you get the highest setting of power just on the right hand side, and then just press 2, 1, and then if you want it off, this button just here. And likewise with the light. The hob is gas. They're all marked out, so this is the top right, bottom left, and top left. So if you want to make the bottom left one work, take this icon just here. To activate the gas, you want to take this dial, press it down and turn to the right, and then click and hold this, which activates the spark, which lights the gas. To reduce the temperature, you want to take this dial here, just turn around this way, which reduces the flame, and then increase it again back to this side. To turn it off completely, just turn it straight down so they're all pointing in the same direction, and it all goes off. For the oven just beneath, you want to take the dial on the left hand side here, you want to turn this around to the fan icon, which is this one, and then take the dial just here and you can turn to your desired temperature. There's a wee indicator light just here. When it reaches that temperature, this will go off to indicate that you can use the oven. Just then pull the door open and push closed. When you're finished, just take the wee dial just around here, back to the top, and likewise with this dial. We have our kettle here for you. Just simply push the button down, which activates the kettle, and back up to put it off. We've got these switches here. These are this is for the under lights in the kitchen, and likewise for the lights just in this one. We have an Nespresso coffee machine for you. To use this, just simply push this handle up, pop the pod in this position, and just gently but firmly pull this back down. For a large cup, just press the button on the right hand side, and a small cup on the left hand side. To fill the water reservoir, if you pull this out, you just pull the wee back container off like this, fill the water up, and then place back into position, and you'll hear a wee click as it goes back in. It's just now ready to use. For the microwave, just simply pull the door open and push closed. If you want to do an automatic 30 seconds start, you can press this button here. You can automatically add another 30 seconds by pressing this. If you open the door, it will pause automatically, and then press start again to restart. To clear the time completely, just press this once and then twice. If you want to set a manual time, you want to take the dial, just turn to the left once and twice, and then just turn to the right clockwise, and you can choose any time you'd like. So say 1 minute 50, and then just press the start button. Again, to cancel this, press the restop button. We have a lovely little cutlery drawer for you. Just in here you'll find your cutlery. And again, the hot water is all run off our gas combi boiler. The hot tap is on the left hand side here. Just pull this towards you, which activates the hot water, and the cold water on the right hand side here. Just pull this and then boost off. Just underneath the sink, we've got some cleaning supplies for you, and we've also got a lovely wine fridge for you to enjoy during your stay. Just pull this door open, pop your wine in, and have a lovely evening. We've got our dining table for you in here with 3 spaces, and in our utility room just here we have our washing machine on the left hand side and our tumble dryer on the right. To use the washing machine, you've got the drawer just here, you've got your main detergent in this section and your fabric softener in the middle section, and just push closed. To activate a cycle, just turn to any of the settings that you'd like, then just press the start button. To open, you just pull towards you, and close, just push behind. And when you're finished, just back up to the off button. For the tumble dryer, to use this, you first want to push the door like this, which opens it. If you can just take the wee lint holder out, just here, and then just remove any of the lint off this section before use, and pop that back in. Pop your clothes in, and then just push this behind. You then want to take the dial just around here, turn to your desired time. So if you want it on for an hour, it would be 60, and then just press the start button, where it starts the tumble dryer. To turn this off, once you're finished, just turn that back up to 0. This is a condenser tumble dryer, so if you can pull this little drawer out just here, and then take it to a sink and just pour it out of this section. And then when you come back, just put the drawer fully back in. That's you ready. We have an iron and an ironing board for you to use during your stay, and a mop and a dustpan. We've also got our boiler located in the utility room. Please don't make any adjustments, it's all serviced and well maintained. This is just a point of reference for where it is. And the light switch for the utility room, just here. And for the blind in the kitchen, we have this pole just set just here. And if you take this, if you take the pole and then hook it around the little section here, just pull the blind down just to here, and then you can pull the blind down and it'll lock in place. And to put the blind back up, just pull it down once and then let go. We've also got our garden space outside, just up here, and I'll take you to the garden just now. Again, the radiator in the kitchen, just controlled with the same valve. Just feel free to turn to adjust, make yourself comfortable. And just in the hallway here, we have our thermostat. To use this, just turn it once and it'll tell you what the actual temperature is on the right hand side just here, what the target temperature is here. So if you want it to be a bit warmer in the property, just turn this little dial just here. You can see this changes to 20 degrees. And if you want to reduce it, just anti-clockwise, back round. and when you're departing, if you take the yield lock just here, just turn left anti-clockwise and then pull the door towards you. The door opens. And the hall lights just here, please. When leaving, just make sure you have the keys with you and then pull the door closed behind you. This locks automatically behind. Then pull the flap down in the key safe, and again just pull the wee slide down to reset the code and enter the code that we gave you on check-in. And then once you've entered the code, take your dial, just turn to the right to open the key safe, and then pop the keys back in. Just here. Pop the cover back up. Just turn to lock behind you and just check that it's locked. Put the flap back up. Access to the garden is just up one more flight of stairs. Just to be locked this here. You then access the garden up this path. And there's some clothes hanging space and space to enjoy in the sunshine, hopefully during your stay. And back down to the building. Just back down the stairs. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope you had a lovely stay, and we hope to welcome you back soon.